It's an unusual situation that Arsenal fans will find themselves in tonight.
Cheering on Tottenham is not something you'd have done too often, is it?
Let's get an Arsenal fan's perspective on tonight's game between Tottenham and Manchester City with Sophie Nicolau from the Highbury Squad podcast. Good morning to you, Sophie. I'd imagine this is the first time you've ever been wanting Tottenham to win. How strange does it feel?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Ellie. I'd like to get one thing straight immediately. I am not cheering Tottenham. I'm not supporting Tottenham. I just don't want them to lose. How about that?
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I'm glad you've cleared them up. There was some mention this morning of would we see you in a Tottenham shirt, but I think the answer to that is a firm no then.
Yeah, Niall and Liam tried to get that one rolling, but no, absolutely no way would I be wearing a Tottenham shirt. In fact, the last time a Tottenham shirt appeared in my house, I woke up one morning and my cousin had my dog in a Tottenham shirt. And it was a horrific experience, as you can imagine. And so later on that afternoon when we were barbecuing, I secretly burnt it. And then, of course, she found out. But yeah, no Tottenham. No, nothing. I've actually got a don't want Tottenham to lose survival kit. And it includes bubble bath and really pristine, very awesome soap, because we're all going to need a nice bubble bath after this. Maybe even a time machine like Marty McFly, so you can just jump in after and forget any of this happened. And I do have on hand my red card and my yellow card, by the way. So just in case I find myself kind of lifting off the sofa, should there be a Tottenham goal, I can just hand it to myself. But as my cousin said earlier when I spoke to him, it seems like mission impossible. And I'm not quite sure that Tottenham have an Ethan Hunt this season.
I did say, by the way, so when there was talk of you wearing a Tottenham shirt, I said, there's no way she's going to wear it. So I was right about that. How reassured were you when you heard from Ange Postecoglou yesterday? Because he certainly didn't play it down at all, did he? In fact, he came out fighting when he suggested that some Tottenham fans might want Tottenham to lose because they don't want to help Arsenal.
Yeah, that Greek fire really did come out of Ange in that presser. And, you know, this is professional sports. If we were, you guys haven't phoned in, you're presenting today, have you? You've come in, you're doing your job. And if I was doing a presentation, I wouldn't, even if I didn't like my boss, I would still put on a show to make it the best that I could possibly do. So, yeah, they're professional athletes and they still have an opportunity to qualify for the Champions League, even though Aston Villa, you know, lessened those chances for them last night. It was good to kind of hear him respond the way he did. He's not coming across too happy these days in his pressers. He doesn't seem particularly happy. I'm sure he is. But yeah, it was good to hear, and you would expect that from a team in the Premier League.
OK, less about Spurs then, and we'll ask you about Arsenal. What did you make of the win over Manchester United at the weekend?
I thought it was exceptionally professional, mature, cool, calm. I think there's a juxtaposition going on between Mikel Arteta's Arsenal and fans. I don't think that we're quite prepared to be winning 1-0 in these high-pressure moments. You think to yourself, wow, this Arsenal team really has grown up a lot since giving the title away last season.
I've asked you this a few times this season, Sophie, but for the final time, how confident are you that things are going to work out and come Sunday evening you'll be celebrating?
Well, as you know, Tom, I'm a dreamer. Hope is never a plan, but dreaming is, you know, a good thing. And no matter what happens at the end of this season, if you're an Arsenal fan and you walk away with it not seeing how the club has evolved under Mikel Arteta, as you know, in the first 15 months, I wasn't a believer. And I love to be proven wrong, because if Mikel Arteta does well and the team does well, then, you know, that's all that matters. And I think it's been a sensational season. We've been on an incredible journey. And I've already reconciled that the inevitability may happen, but the experiences that we've had and to see our club back the way it is, we've said that before, but I really, truly feel that Arsenal are back, and there's nothing about choking or bottling it this season. No way.
Sophie, we wish you the very best of luck. Try to enjoy the game as best you can.
I'll give it my best shot.